Christian Horner, Red Bull team principal, has hinted that Liam Lawson could have the opportunity to replace Sergio Perez and team up with Max Verstappen next season. These statements have opened a new phase of speculation about Perez's future, especially in a context where his performance has been below the team's expectations. Horner explained that Daniel Ricciardo was dropped in favor of Lawson for the final races of the season at Racing Bulls, as the Australian had not proven to be in the necessary physical shape to compete at the highest level. Ricciardo's return to Red Bull had been seen as a possible option to replace Perez if the Mexican's performance continued to decline, but when he failed to meet those expectations, Horner decided to give the young New Zealander a chance. All the drivers are under pressure to deliver, but the reason why Daniel was in that car was to get himself back into a position to ultimately be there to pick up the pieces if Checo, Perez, didn't deliver. We need answers for the bigger picture in terms of drivers. It's the perfect opportunity to line Liam up alongside Yuki, to see how he performs over the remaining 6 Grands Prix, Horner told the F1 Nation podcast. Lawson, 22, was Red Bull's reserve driver and now has the responsibility to demonstrate his potential in the final 6 rounds of the season, starting with the United States Grand Prix. This decision not only reflects the lack of confidence in Ricciardo, but also the team's urgency to look for new young talent that can keep Red Bull at the top. The pressure on Perez continues to mount. Despite leading the Drivers' World Championship with a sizable lead, his performance compared to Verstappen has been inconsistent. He has not been on the podium since April, which has led to questions about his future with the team. Red Bull extended Perez's contract at the start of the season in the hope that it would give him the confidence to perform, but the deal includes a clause that allows the team to terminate the contract if he fails to stay within 100 points of Verstappen. Currently, that gap is far from being reached. Red Bull Motorsport advisor Helmut Marko was particularly critical of Perez after his performance at Spa, noting that he squandered the opportunity to secure a good result from second position. Such statements underline the growing dissatisfaction within the team regarding his performance. As for Ricciardo, Marko also showed doubts about his ability to return to his best, which has led the team to consider younger options such as Lawson. Although Yuki Tsunoda has not been promoted, indicating that the team does not see him as a viable candidate for Perez's seat, Red Bull is keeping a close eye on emerging talents such as Isaac Hadjar and Arvid Lindblad, along with Ferrari up-and-comer Oliver Bearman and Williams' Franco Colapinto. Horner was clear that, although Perez is under contract for next year, the team is always evaluating what's next. Lawson's performances in the coming Grands Prix will be key in defining whether he will be the one to make the move to the main team or whether Red Bull will look outside its own young talent program.